Hello, everyone, and this is Bram Sportes. Start of the week. It is July 14th, 2025. Bram Sportes. Let's get things started. And let's start with the MLB, of course. The Sunday scores, the last game of each team in the first half of the MLB season. We start with the Chicago Cubs, who defeat the New York Yankees 4-1. Michael Busch, a solo home run for him. Dansby Swanson, a two-run home run. And Shota Imanaga, the starting pitcher for the Cubs, 7 innings, 6 strikeouts in this game. Cubs get the win on the road. The Miami Marlins all over the Baltimore Orioles, 11-1. Kyle Stowers hit 3 home runs, a total of 6 RBIs in this game for him. Yuri Perez, the starting pitcher, 7 innings, 6 strikeouts for him. For Miami, the Boston Red Sox, 10 consecutive wins as they beat the Rays 4-1 on Sunday. 3 runs scored in the sixth inning for the Red Sox. Cedon Rafaela, a 2-run home run for him. Boston just dominant to end the first half of the season. The Cincinnati Reds beat the Colorado Rockies 4-2. TJ Friedl, a solo home run for him. He scored 3 times in this game. And manager Terry Francona, this win by him yesterday earns him his 2000th win of his career. Congratulations to Terry Francona, the manager, one of the best managers in history. The Seattle Mariners beat the Detroit Tigers 8-4. A four It was 4-4 entering the ninth inning. Then a 4-run nine for the Mariners. Seattle hit a total of 5 home runs in this game. Um, Randy Arozarena and Julio Rodriguez each had 1 home run and a couple of RBIs in this game. The Cleveland Guardians beat the Chicago White Sox 6-5 in 10 innings. Steven Kwan hit a go-ahead sac fly in the 10th inning, and Kyle Manzaro had a 3-run home run in this game. Cleveland gets the win on the road. The Texas Rangers beat the Houston Astros 5-1. Marcus Semien hit a solo home run, as well as Adolis Garcia. Nathan Eovaldi went 7 2/3 of an inning with 8 strikeouts. The Kansas City Royals beat the New York Mets 3-2. Mets were down 2-0 heading into the ninth inning. Then the Royals tied it 2-2. And then Nick Lofton hit a walk-off RBI single for the Royals, who give them the win. The Pittsburgh Pirates beat the Minnesota Twins 2-1. Tommy Pham hitting a solo home run in this game for Pittsburgh. The Milwaukee Brewers defeat the Washington Nationals 8-1, a 3-run second and a 5-run eighth inning by the Brewers. Jackson Chourio, a 3-run home run, and that win for Milwaukee, 7 in a row. And so far to start the second half next week, the the St. Louis Cardinals beat the Atlanta Braves 5-4. Wilson Contreras and Jose Fermin each had a couple of RBIs in this game. The Cardinals get the win at home. The LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants went to extra innings. The Dodgers won it 5-2 in 11. Dodgers scored 3 runs in that 11th inning. Freddie Freeman, Oscar Hernandez, and Andy Pages each had an RBI in that 11th inning. That was huge for the Dodgers, of course, led them to the win. The Athletics beat the Toronto Blue Jays 6-3. Nick Kurtz, Tyler Soderstrom, Austin Wynns all hit a 2-run home run. That made it a total of 6 runs for the Athletics and get the win. The Arizona Diamondbacks beat the Los Angeles Angels 5-1, a 4-run fourth inning for the D-backs. Jose Herrera had 2 RBIs in this game, and Eugenio Suarez and Blaze Alexander each had 1 RBI for Arizona. The Philadelphia Phillies beat the San Diego Padres 2-1. JT Realmuto, a go-ahead RBI double in the 8th inning, and Christopher Sanchez went 7 1/3 of an inning with 6 strikeouts. Philadelphia wins a close one at San Diego. And to end the first half of the season, here are the standings. The American League East has the Toronto Blue Jays up a couple of games on second place, New York Yankees. The Blue Jays are 55-41, Yankees 53-43. The AL Central has Detroit Tigers not only leading the division, but leading all majors, the best record in the major league with 59 wins, 38 losses. The Minnesota Twins are second place in the AL Central, 47 wins, 49 losses, 11 and a half games back of Detroit. The American League West has the Houston Astros on top, 56-40 to end the first half. Seattle 51-45, 5 games back of the Astros. And then the National League in the East Division, the closest race right now in the majors, with the Philadelphia Phillies leading 55 wins, 41 losses. The New York Mets just a half game back, 55 wins, 42 losses for them. The NL Central has the Cubs up 57 wins, 39 losses, and the Milwaukee Brewers, I mentioned, they've won 7 in a row, and that has let them to climb in the division. The Milwaukee is now 56-40, and they're just 1 game back of the lead in the division. And the National League West, the Dodgers lead with 58 wins, 39 losses. Behind them, the San Diego Padres, 52 wins, 44 losses, 5.5 games back. And so the games, the first half has ended. So that means tonight, Monday night, the Home Run Derby, 8 participants, and then on Tuesday, the All-Star Game, and we'll have both of those results on the next episode on Wednesday. And let's continue with the WNBA, the latest scores. Chicago Sky beat the Minnesota Lynx 87-81. Angel Reese 19 points, 11 rebounds, another double-double, as well as her teammate Camila Cardoso. She had 17 points and 15 rebounds. The Las Vegas Aces beat the Golden State Valkyries 104-102. The Aja Wilson had 34 points, 16 rebounds. Jackie Young, 30 points for her. The Indiana Fever played again at home against the Dallas Wings on Sunday, with the Fever getting the win 102-83. Fever now 11-10 on the season. Dallas 6-16, and Indiana made sure the game was done early. They were leading 64-42 at the half, and of course never looked back. Kelsey Mitchell, again, another great performance for her, 20 points. Caitlin Clark had 14 points and 13 assists in this game. The New York Liberty beat the Atlanta Dream 79-72. Leonie Fibich had 21 points in this game. Her teammate Brianna Stewart, 18 points, 10 rebounds, a double-double for her. The LA Sparks beat the Connecticut Sun 92-88. Kelsey Plum, 23 points for her. Azura Stevens, 21 points, 11 rebounds, a double-double for her. And the Washington Mystics beat the Seattle Storm 74-69. Brittany Sykes, 19 points for her. Sonia Citron, 17 points for her. And this weekend, the WNBA will be celebrating their All-Star Weekend. And of course, El Paso native UTEP minor alum Kayla Thornton will be participating in that event. Let's go to some soccer. The FIFA Club World Cup final on Sunday. PSG coming in as the reigning UEFA Champions League title winners against Chelsea. One of the surprises in this tournament, and more surprise as Chelsea all over PSG in the final. 3-0 Cole Palmer, a couple of goals, and an assist in this match. Without a doubt, the player of the match in this final. And this is Chelsea's second World Cup title for them. Congratulations to them and their fan base. Chelsea, the FIFA Club World Cup winners. And let's continue with more soccer. The UEFA Women's Euro, as a group stage is over. Spain defeated Italy 3-1, and Belgium defeated Portugal 2-1 in Group B action. And Spain finishes on top with 9 points. Italy with 4 points finishes second in Group C. Poland defeated Denmark 3-2. Sweden defeated Germany 4-1. Sweden finished with 9 points on top of the group. Germany in second place with 6 points. England defeated Wales 6-1, and France defeated Netherlands 5-2. This is Group D, where France finishes on top with 9 points. England finishes second with 6 points, which means the quarterfinal matchups are set, and they are as follows. Norway will take on Italy, Sweden will take on England, Spain will take on Switzerland, and France will take on Germany. The quarterfinal matchups start on Wednesday. And let's continue with more soccer. The MLS, as Charlotte FC defeated New York City FC 2-0. Columbus Crew defeated the FC Cincinnati 4-2. Orlando City and Montreal had a 1-1 draw. Philadelphia Union defeated New York Red Bulls 2-0. Toronto FC and Atlanta United had a 1-1 draw. Inter Miami defeated Nashville 2-1. Austin FC and New England Revolution had a scoreless draw. San Diego FC defeated Chicago Fire 2-1. Minnesota United over San Jose Earthquakes 4-1. Seattle Sounders defeated Sporting Kansas City 3-2. Colorado Rapids defeated the Vancouver Whitecaps 3-0. Real Salt Lake defeated Houston Dynamo 1-0. LA Galaxy defeated DC United 2-1. LAFC over FC Dallas 2-0. And St. Louis City FC defeated Portland Timbers 2-1. And the top of each conference in the Eastern Conference, Philadelphia Union leads with 43 points. And in the Western Conference, San Diego FC leads with 42 points. And let's continue with some tennis. Wimbledon singles finals this week, and let's start with the women on Saturday as American 13 seed Amanda Anisimova took on 8 seed Iga Świątek from Poland. And unfortunately, not a good performance by the American as Iga Świątek just dominant from start to finish. 6-love, 6-love. Iga Świątek wins her first Wimbledon title. Congratulations to her. And on the men's side, also a first-time Wimbledon champion in Yannick Sinner, the 1 seed who defeated the 2 seed Carlos Alcaraz 4-6, 6-4, 6-4, 6-4. Again, Yannick Sinner, his first Wimbledon title. Congratulations to him and to Iga Świątek. And let's continue with the El Paso Chihuahuas, who were in action at home this weekend. On Friday, they lost to the Aviators 7-3. On Saturday, a great game. However, the Chihuahuas also fell 8-7 in 12 innings. However, on Sunday, the Chihuahuas beat Las Vegas 6-3 and able to save a 3-3 split in this series. And next up for the Dogs, there will be at Tacoma, and this series will start on Friday due to the All-Star festivities in the MLB. And with the El Paso Locomotive FC, also not a great performance for them on the road as they were at Sacramento to take on Sacramento Republic. A 3-0 loss for them, a tough loss for them because with that loss, they fell to 6th place. They're still with 23 points. However, a combination of results made them go down in the USL Western Conference standings against 6th place for them. The El Paso Locomotive FC will be back in action this weekend on Saturday. However, not in the USL Championship, but in the USL Jägermeister Cup as they will take on Phoenix Rising. And that's going to do it for Bram Sportes on this Monday. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on Wednesday.